The Picnic Tap Kit. Oh! The Picnic Tap Kit. If you buy the Picnic Tap Kit separately, it comes in a little bag like this, a little flap on the top. Now it's the same thing in all the kits. This is what's in all of them. It comes in the Pop Tap Kit, the Fridge Tap Kit, and the Sanke Tap Kit. So let's open it up. Oh, I like to twist those. That's a good way to get them open. So we got our adapter there. Give it a little twist, and open up. Same for the Picnic Tap, little twist, opens right up. I've opened a few of these. And then you got your 4 feet and your picnic now. If it's backwards like that, no big deal. And while you're at it, give it a little thing to make sure it's snug. So, first thing we'll do is attach our picnic tap. You can stretch out your hose a little bit here as it warms up. If you really want to change the angle or whatever of it, you can take a hair dryer and kind of shape it whatever way you want. Okay, so then when you go to put the adapter on, you can feel it kind of go past the first blade. This is why it's called a duo-type fitting, because it's got 2 little rings in there that grab onto the hose. And then you can kind of go past the second one. And I like to give it a little twist to make sure it cuts in there good. And that's it. This has got a little notch right here to connect with these duo-type fittings. And to put this on is just shove it in, right? And then give it a little pull, give it a little twist, and just make sure you got a good seal. If you want to be absolutely certain that you've got a good seal, maybe you should make sure it's off. So here we got a, you can see right there it's holding 10 pounds pressure, just with my thumb. For this situation, I'll just use this check valve. So we want to make sure the arrow's pointing that way. You can just shove that on there, and then shove the hose in the other end. Now, there's no real need to do this, but I'm just trying to show you how much pressure this can hold. So here we go, and I got that cranked all the way up there now. And it's sitting at 20 PSI. Oh, what an interesting sound. I've never heard it dry like that before. And there you go. So we know that's holding pressure. Oh, that's probably the check valve making that sound. And then we'll let off the pressure. And then we can just pull back on the collar. So we know that that's been pressure tested. So now this one has a little line there that shows you how deep it needs to go. So I can kind of look at the hose here and I can see the word EVA. And I like to turn it clockwise and you just kind of feel it work its way in past those 2 blades. And then you can confirm it by seeing that I came right to the back of the A there. Or you can make a mark with a marker. And again, you want to make sure it's cut in there and really good. And that is the picnic tap. You can twist these to fit on the keg whatever way you want. And this, of course, can twist any way you want too. In terms of the flow restriction, all the way down is more restriction. Counterclockwise is opening the valve for less flow restriction. And in terms of flow restriction, let your keg settle and keep it as cold as possible. Now when you buy the Sanke Tap Kit, in addition to the picnic tap with just the little cobra head thing there, you also get a Pluto Gun. And you can change them back and forth to your heart's content. Simply pull back on the collar. You could use a tool for this, but I find I can just use my fingers and wiggle it out no problem. And the same as the picnic tap, you just line that up, shove it right on there, and then you pull back and feel that lock against that little groove in there. You can see the groove on there, right there. And so yeah, you just shove it in there, pull it, give it a twist, and let's test it. So you can just shove that into there. And then we'll just crank this right up. And here we have it. And that should be good for upwards past 65 PSI, but you'd never really go past that in the world of beer. And that's about it for the picnic tap kit with the optional Pluto Gun. Pressure tested, ready to go. Enjoy.